Please wait. Oh, yes. I love waiting, don't you? I was gonna take a moment. It is I, Menace Snowdecker. Welcome back to another YouTube video. And today I am playing... I'm gonna be honest, I already forgot what this is called. Like, what was it again? Like Blue Star Protocol Residence or something? Okay, yes, Blue Protocol Star Residence. Okay, Blue Protocol Star Residence. That is such a mouthful. Supposedly it's some new game everybody's enjoying that might be anime RPG related, and my friend Phoenix wanted me to check it out. Said he started a guild in here or something, wanted me to come take a look at it. I don't know. And supposedly I might not be able to make a male character, which means I'll be having to make a female version of myself, so great, love that. Again, I'm just assuming here. I don't know what this game's all about. I've already waited 2 minutes. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, I could sign in with a Disney account? like... Okay. I guess I'm gonna go sign in then. Alright, well, I'm enjoying the little safety protocols they put in here already. As for verification, as for username and password, and even had a pin that came with it. Why is this music so loud? There. Good lord. Now I can actually hear myself. Create new one. I've never played this game in my life. And I'm gonna take a wild guess, like every single anime RPG styled game I keep coming across, that most likely there's gonna be almost no males once again, and then once again there's gonna be a whole bunch of females, and once again they're probably all gonna be in high heels or something. Oh joy, I was right. I'm not gonna be able to make a male character. And why the flip am I wearing a skirt? Am I even wearing things underneath? Best I don't ask this kind of question right now. Shockingly, if I was a female, I'd actually be closer to that kind of physique. I'm just saying. Oh wait, so I can make a male! Well, fudge, never mind. I don't know what to do now. That looks closer to me, if I was a male. But if I was a female, that's closer to me. So this is actually kind of funny. No, I don't want to be a full-grown adult. I want to be a little kiddo. Actually, that does kind of remind me of myself when I was younger. Really hate my younger self. He was a bastard. I would beat up my younger self if I met him. I'm sorry, but it's true. If you just made the hair brown. At least the eyes are blue. I give it that much. I don't like how small the eyes get afterward, though. Could we keep the size of the eyes and... Why did they get so small? Do I get to control this at all? Is this an option? I only get 6 types, and I can't make up my mind between 3 of them. can't make up my mind here. You know what? Fine. I'm just going to do the oldest and noblest of traditions. I'm going to leave it to a coin toss. Heads? I put myself in a female's body. Tails, put myself in a male's body. Moment of truth. It landed as heads. I have no choice but to put myself in a female's body. Fine. I'll keep my word. This is just great. I gotta stare at a feminine-like body all day long that's gonna be designed to tantalize people and draw them in. Great! Another female version of myself. Another female variant. Holy crap, that's a lot of pictures. I've seen more, though. I'm gonna be honest, I thought this was all Japanese for a moment, but then I looked closer and I was like, wait a minute. It doesn't look Japanese. Looks like some language they made for the game. Create character. Do I at least get to change the hair color? Okay, so these are all presets. But how does it work? Shoot, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I gotta click on here. Okay, there we go. Now I can... Yeah, there we go. Add some blue in there. That's purple. That's basically teal. Too light. I need something... That's close enough. Okay, what type of hair do I want? I got a little scroller here at the top. You can't really see it, but it's there. Oh, yes, pigtails, because nothing says confident anime woman like a girl in pigtails. It's not like I acknowledge you as the main character or anything. I'm just saying. I mean, honestly, how many pigtail characters have we actually had in anime that act like a tsundere or something? Too childish. Oh, wait, I can add highlights. I didn't even see that. Do I even get highlights? Oh, okay, there we go. That gives me some more options to work with here. And that makes it more interesting. Yeah, I like that. That looks nice. You know what? If I'm going to have a female version of myself that's going to be on my actual... Can't even talk right now. Sorry, I just woke up. I'm not kidding. I literally just woke up 31 minutes ago. My brain's not up to speed fully yet. Even though it should be by now. But if I am going to have another female variant of a video game of myself that's going to be female, I'd rather have it less sexy and more hardcore, because I'd rather have it designed in such a manner that my other male variants of myself aren't just going to take one look and go, hubba hubba, hey, hey, hey. I would not be able to live through the end of it if I had to deal with that 24/7. So I'd rather have something like this that feels a bit more rough, a bit more hardcore design, like they've been inside the battle for a while. You know, I actually like this one. I mean, I know a lot of people don't really enjoy the whole rough hairstyle thing, but I honestly could care less. Oh, sweet, and I can apply a second set. Well, this is just beautiful, isn't it? I get the black, I get the blue, I get the white shining through. Lovely. Okay, that I do like. Can't say I'm a big fan of these 3 presets. Couldn't you add like a squared off one or a rounded one? This one feels a bit pointed. I'm just saying. Oh, wait, I can add a gradient? I didn't even realize that. This is definitely one of the most unique hairstyles I'm going to be adding in a very long time. That gives me icicle feels, and I love that. Alright, there we go. Okay, eyebrows. Okay, nice and slender. There we go. Make sure it actually matches the hair. To an extent. Yeah, supposedly there was a guy once who had a black and blue avatar like myself on Reality. Not going to mention his name because he sucked. He was a really bad guy when it came down to it, a real jerk. But everybody was laughing about it because he could not ever match his eyebrows to his hair. It was kind of funny because every time he entered a room, he always had these black eyebrows and his hair was always blue. Unlike mine, where I actually tried to blend them in. I didn't always do a good job, but at least I tried to. He just didn't even care. Yeah, that gives me more of a Huntress vibe. Oh, that one's good too. Man, too much concern inside it. That is the eye of someone who's lost something. No. Too much worry. Too basic. I like that position. That one works. I'm loving all these color changes. I like having this type of diversity inside of a palette. Oh, sweet. I can change the lashes on top of this? That's cool. Okay, a little bit too icy. I could just make it look like they're not even there. But if the eye's blue, I'd like to have some contrast to it. So if the eye is going to be darker, then I would like this to be just a tad lighter. Kinda looks a little bit off on screen, but I'll try to blend that in with the other stuff that I have here. And I can change the eyeball? Hold on. Apply what? Okay, I don't know what that is, but alright. Okay, which one do I want? They got one shaped like a pumpkin. That's cool. I'm gonna go with the cat eye. Oh wait, no, that one feels like a target. Crap, no, I can't decide. These are all too good. I got generic ones. I got one shaped like a star. I got one shaped like a pumpkin. There's one with a bat underneath. There's one with a heart on it. No, there's so many good designs. Crap, I need to die or something. This is problematic. This is too problematic. I got a die down here, but that's not what I need it for. That's just gonna randomize everything. I need... Oh boy. Aha, so that's how it works. That's what that one's implying. Okay, can I go back to the hair for just a moment? I need to... Yeah, thank you. It's just for a moment. I need to see what I'm doing. This whole video might just be me making a character at this point. Okay, I keep that one black. Let's go to 2. There is a little piece of story behind my variants of myself in video games and my little avatars. I always try to add in blue hair and blue eyes, because truth be told, I do not like the hair that I have. If I was able to rewrite my genetic code, I'd get rid of my beard, I'd get rid of all the unnecessary hairs on my body, and then I would change my hair color to be blue. I can't explain why, I have this urge to do so. Now, some people say things like, okay, why don't you just go buy hair dye? Yeah, sure, let me just go ahead and pay the government to change my hair color for me using chemicals. Oh yeah, very smart. What happens then? It naturally grades out and I gotta go buy more? I just pay for blue hair eternally? No, no thanks. I'd rather have it all natural. But there's a little thing behind the eyes that I've never really shared about my video game characters that I try to make of myself. So there's 2 sides to every coin, which you are told. And the same thing can be said about me. There's 2 sides to me as well. The first side is the one everybody knows on average, which is me, Menace. The second side is one called Monstrous. In other words, just think of a much angrier, more violent, scary version of myself, and then add rage on top of that. But I wrote like this little story behind the existence of my characters and whatnot. I try to give each of them their own little story and bio. I can't fit it all in there like I try to, but they do have their own stories and unique personalities, beliefs, etc. And in there you will find a drawing of what supposedly Monstrous does look like. But because inside the story and unique scriptures and writing that I've given it, he can't really exist in the real world. So think of it like a spiritual existence, if you will. And it happens to exist inside each of my variants. And Monstrous has this overwhelming power that each version of myself can tap into. I guess you could think of it like a rage limiter. So they get mad and the limiter breaks and suddenly they get this giant adrenaline rush and burst of power, etc. But all of that happens to exist in the right eye. So when they master the ability, completely master control over it, they'll have one red eye and one blue eye, thus contributing to both sides of the spectrum, both sides of the coin, if you will. The blue side being me, Menace, and the red side being Monstrous, if that makes any sense. I'm doing my best to explain it. It is deeply confusing the way I created all the unique intricacies of my little tie-ins for my characters, because I like imagining that each video game is its own universe, and if that is true in its own sense, then that makes them their own dimensions as well. And if you hop from one video game to another, then you're basically dimension hopping. I don't know, it was just my little fun way of thinking about everything. I thought it was interesting. Okay, that changed the white one. I want to keep that one black. What about this one? Actually, yeah, keep that one black too. Could I actually change that one a little bit? Add in some orange? Nope, too much, too much. I wanted it to try to resemble fire a little bit. Oh crap, that changes the pupil as well. Okay, I didn't see that till now. I don't know how I didn't see that, but okay. What if we add a touch of blue in there? That way it feels more like a bullseye targeting in on you. Okay, that actually does scare me a little bit, so I do enjoy that. Alright, thank you. Okay, time for the nose. Nope. I'm using that one. Okay, that works. Shoot, might as well just give me a lip add-on at this point. Yeah, there we go, sharp teeth. I don't know why, but people are into that. I could do the whole vampire thing, but it's not really me. A woman with sharp teeth. Good lord. That must be fun behind closed doors. Eh? Nah, I'm kidding. Eyeshadow contributes to makeup, right? In that case, let's just skip that. Sorry, not sorry, but I'm not a big fan of makeup. I've always thought it to be kind of ridiculous. Why do you need to dress up so badly? Lip gloss, that also contributes to makeup, so we're just going to skip that. Marking. Oh, dang, you guys got some good ones in here. Whoa, that looks cool. Senpai? So cute. Kawaii. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. The opportunity was there. You know what? I mostly saved the scarring for my male variants, so I'm just gonna skip all that here. I mean, I could add a light scar. I mean, you almost can't even see it. Yeah. That works. Skip the second one. I don't want a second. Ma, did you have any sunscreen? I got tan too much at the beach. I wasn't being smart. Body proportions. Okay. We're just gonna accept this then. Okay. Okay, understood. Too mellow. That one gives off more of an icy glow. You know what? Fine. Big pillows. We're just going to accept this. Fine. Oh, dang. I can actually add muscle mass? Cool. Oh, I can make it taller. Fine, then. Let's just go ahead and have a tall, dominating woman. What am I doing? I feel like I'm making a character for a literal runway show. Fine. Decrease the waist a little bit. I don't want it to be too slim and slender. It would feel like some ridiculous Hollywood-style design that nobody can reach. Thick thighs, because apparently girls keep using that line, thick thighs save lives, which I think is one of the stupidest lines ever in history. I mean, think about it. Have you ever seen a woman's thighs save a life? No. Have you seen a man's abs save a life? I mean, there was the Lego Batman movie, but that's Lego, so it doesn't count. Translation, no. Have you seen a good kick save a life? Okay, yes, that is true. Does that involve a thigh? Yes, but it's mostly the whole kick itself, which is not just the thigh, so irrelevant. At least in this case. I've seen a chest save a life, I've seen a hand save a life, I've seen intelligence save a life, words save a life, something somebody actually saw save a life, a sense of smell, that could save a life because of unique disgusting smell created by like methane gas and stuff like that. I'm just saying these are all things that you gotta pay attention to, and I've never personally seen abs or a thigh save a life. Yeah, keep that one more slender. Wait a minute. No, hang on. Do I at least get to change the outfit? The heck? What kind of pants is that? I'm just not gonna ask. So we have no outfits then. Got it. Understood. Love that. Fine. I know I could do that. Okay. I didn't realize that was a thing. I honestly thought that the tone would change the tone of the pigment I chose itself. It's really fascinating how they have all these different design works for avatar making. Okay, so this is class selection. Yeah, I've already done the whole giant blade thing with Monster Hunter World, so can I pick a different one, please? Okay, that one's pretty nice. You could be a wizard, Harry. My name's not Harry, Gandalf. Out of the question. We're not doing that one. I love a good shield as much as anybody, but, no. Well, that one's nice. It's kind of pretty. What is a beat performer? Okay, yeah, I get it now. Very funny, haha. I don't do stuff for the memes, alright? I'm not doing that. Next thing I know, they're gonna try to pin me inside of some artwork somewhere, some way, somehow, and I don't know about it, and then I finally find out, and next thing I know, they made my girl a rock and roll superstar. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but fame goes to your head sometimes. It's really unhealthy. I don't know. I want to either be a marksman or a frost mage. You know what? Give me that coin again. Once again, I'm leaving this to a coin toss. What am I doing? I haven't even picked one yet, and I'm already trying to flick it. Heads, I'll be a wizard. Tails, I'll be a archer. It's heads again. Fine then! I'm a frost mage. Can't undo this, huh? 34 minutes. I've wasted my whole time making a character. Hold F to skip. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Where am I? Subject 71 has reached the target's core. Sir, this time, I think we did it. Subject 71, the secret to breaking free from civilization's limits lies right before you. Tell me, what do you see? I see a whole lot of water. Or is that space? I can't see clearly. Okay, that's darkness. Hello. Let's just get the little mouse out of the way here. Kitty! Hi. Aww. I'm actually enjoying the messy hair now. Oh, that's cute. I'll just keep it on high, and I'll just pray it doesn't overheat my computer or crash it or something. Okay, I get the WADS keys. I don't know why they wrote it as WADS when it should be WASD or whatever. I don't give a crap at this point. Well, I'll admit it. It definitely is cute. Sure, read the letter. The one still lost in Pillow Paradise. Had a good rest? Hope that by the time you read this, you'll be fully recharged and ready to go. I've left some brand new clothes for you by the window. Make sure you wear them properly, okay? I shall not. I shall wear my pants on my head and my shirt on my groins. And nobody shall question me. I gotta have some fun with this, shouldn't I? Come on. I also think it's funny because I'm recording this in 2025 and I'm not gonna have this up till 2026. Everybody's gonna see this, just think, what the heck, dude? I don't care. It's not even October 31st yet, alright? I'm literally recording this before then, so it's basically a small time machine for me. As for your old outfit, it was a total disaster. I took care of it for you. You're welcome. Once you're all set, come find me downstairs among the crowd. The most dazzling girl of them all, shining like starlight. No need to guess, that's me. Fenny, is that you? I sure hope not. By the window, there really is a new outfit. I cannot pronounce that name. What the flip? Let me look that up real quick. Airona. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna remember that one. It's pronounced Arizona. Like Arizona, but with a N at the end. Arizona is pronounced Arizona, the same as the state of Arizona. It is not pronounced Arizona or Arizona, and the Z sound is pronounced like the Z in zone. Who makes these names? I'm just gonna say Arona, alright? Arona, because that'll be easier for me to pronounce. I don't care if it's proper or not. I don't see a Z in there, and there's no way I'm gonna remember that one. There is no way. I'm sorry, but no. No. Did Arona leave it for me? I know I'm saying it improper, and I don't give a crap at this point, alright? I don't care. I should change clothes first. Press seat open. Okay. Okay, that's convenient. Please don't ever do that again. That just freaked me out.
バイバイ。 Bye bye.
I'm not gonna get used to that anytime soon. Okay, so I can add earrings, necklace, ring, bracelet, and a charm. You know, you could at least wear leggings. Or pants. I'm just saying. Alack, are you serious? Of course. Once the one upstairs wakes up, we'll split the final reward. 30-70. I get 70 fair, right? Okay, so you're Arona. Thank you for the outfit, but I don't really care. Still foggy, huh? Guess you were out for a while. Maybe this will snap you back to reality. Absolutely not. I'm not handing you nothing. You can fight me to the death and pry it from my cold, dead, lifeless body. Man, is she lucky she's meeting me inside of a bar right now, because if she said that to me in a backway alley, I would beat the hell into her. I don't care if it's a girl. I do not like thieves. A misunderstanding indeed. Our humble tavern runs an honest business. Absolutely not a scam. Dear guest, please don't listen to her. Boss, I'll cut you in. 60 for me, 40 for you. What do you say? Oh, now you're changing the pricing to make it more convincing. Deal. Please enjoy your conversation. Well, that's not suspicious at all. Yeah, I agree. That's really suspicious. Sorry about that. I was a bit too forward. Let me explain what's going on. Oh no, I understand perfectly, you little piece of crap. You want to take all my belongings, don't you? You want to sell me out. I already dealt with a town like that growing up, and let me tell you, that town sucked. I'm not gonna deal with some little green-haired, spoiled, pompous brat who thinks that she's entitled to stuff from me just because she saves my life. Welcome to the double-faced coin. A charming tavern with a 99% rating citywide. I'm Arona. Although I'm pronouncing it wrong, and I just don't care to remember the original form, which I've already forgotten. Just working here part-time to earn a little extra on the side. Yeah, by selling out people, apparently. I'm the one who arranged your room yesterday. They prepared those new clothes you're wearing. I took care of everything. Pretty neat, right? I appreciate your consideration. You're welcome. Taking care of guests is what I do. Though I should mention that while you were conscious, you've been enjoying our services on credit. And now that you're awake, it's time to settle your accounts. I deeply want to punch her right in the mouth and knock her teeth out. So that's 500 for the sunny single room, 500 for the complete adventurer outfit, and an 8,000 service fee. But just for you, Snookums, I can do a special discount. Offer just 8,999 Luno. Quite a steal, right? All you did was take off $1. I'm not even sure it's $1 at this point. service fees are not that expensive. There's no way you paid 500 for the outfit and 500 for the room. No. Something's not adding up here. I'm not buying this. Please hear me out. The service fee is actually my compensation for saving your life. And I'm grateful, but you couldn't just have me go on a mission for you? Hell, I'd even fight a dragon at this point. Also, I'm aware now that I made my character way too tall, and I just don't care. I went through great trouble to pull you out of a goblin's cooking pot. 8,000 Luna for a life seems quite reasonable, doesn't it? As a matter of fact, no, it doesn't. Because I worked for a company once upon a time that actually told me that I was easily replaceable. And well, let's just say that when I got sick and tired of being mistreated one day, I decided to leave. Because they showed me that their money was more valuable than my life. And hilariously, after I left, it took them 3 people to replace me in my position. Which proves that I was completely right about them being wrong, and that my life was more valuable than they made it sound. And hilariously, I tried to come back a year later. They hired me on the spot. And it was super funny, because all the managers tried to suck up to me afterwards. And at that point, they were not getting on my good side ever again. Because I knew exactly what they were doing, and it disgusted me. So, that company quite literally learned the hard way. You cannot easily replace one Menace Snowdecker. It took them 3 people to replace me. 3 people. And it had it just like that for an entire week until they had somebody who was actually up to the task. So for an entire week, they were understaffed, underhanded, because they could not easily replace me. And I've laughed about that to this very day. Not gonna mention any names or who it was. So, cooking pot, no. A life is more valuable than money. Do you want to know why? It's simple. Money you can replace. A life, you cannot. Now, you could always find a new person, a new body, sure. But once that original one is dead and gone, you can never replace that body. Because that body was unique. Money is money. You can find it everywhere. Need help jogging your memory? Here's what happened. A few days ago, someone asked me to track down some food stolen. Oh, I can't read it all. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. You're shady and a scammer, and I don't like you. Oh, great. Another case of memory loss. That's fun. Things like your name, family history, do you still remember any of those? All I know is that I'm human. Absurdly tall for a human, but a human. Such unwavering eyes. There's no trace of deceit. Could it be true that memory loss is really a side effect of being boiled by goblins? I don't believe you 1 second. You are not calling me sexy steamer king. Do not. Then you must be evil green gradient. What? A wordsmith rivaling my own prowess? I've never seen such talent. By the old gods! And Nu, tell me your name, I beg you. Isn't it obvious? A Menace Snowdecker. I could try to make it more female. Nah, I've already done it with a few other variants. I'm not going to bother doing that with this one. Oh, boo hiss! I'm adding my full name, damn you. Fine. I'm not sure if saying it in that manner makes it a swear or not. It's fine. Whatever. Alrighty then, Menace. It is from now on. Oh, I said it wrong. Alrighty then. Menace it is from now on. My name's already Menace, darn it. Take that shady grin out of here. I'm not paying you 8,999 Luno. Looking forward to working with you. Uh-huh. Then, Menace, is there still hope for my Luno? That 8,000 Luno compensation, the lowest rate in the whole of Asterleads? You can't afford it, right? I don't have 2 Luno to rub together. You greedy dirtbag! You tried to scam me when I woke up. Screw you.
当てが外れましたか、ルーナさん。助けた相手は文なし。つまり代金はすべてあなたのツケということで。
I mean, I'm sure that she did pay for the outfit. I just don't think she paid 500. And I'm seeing double digits here on this sign, which tells me that the food is relatively cheap. So I'm sure that she did pay maybe 100 or 200 for an outfit, probably, most likely, somewhere. But I don't think it was 500. And if that is the price for food, then I'm guessing that it was just below 100 for the room, which 500 for that is also a lie. And I'm not paying you a 5,000, oh, I'm sorry, 8,000 service fee. I'm not paying you that. If I do have money, I'm probably going to pay you like 300 or 400 at most. Because that'd be reasonable, given what I'm seeing in these estimational prices I'm running through my head right now. Now, I'm only going to change it later to make fair compensation, sure, but I'm not paying you like 9,000. It's not happening. You didn't get paid for the rescue, and all the expenses you fronted for the kid has gone down the drain. You swore up and down you'd be able to pay part of the rent this time, and yet life is unpredictable. Like a boarlet suddenly tumbling into a puddle. Sir, for old time's sake, please say no more. Including this person's expenses, you now owe me. Listening to all this Japanese is throwing me off. You now owe this tavern 2 years, 3 months, and 1 day of rent under Asterleads law. These words are getting to me. I regret to inform you that I cannot make any more accommodations.
1ヶ月以内に全額支払うこと。それが無理なら開拓局と守備隊に通報して正式に。
Wilbert, I respect your decision. You must clear all your debts to this tavern within 1 month. Otherwise, I'll have no choice but to report this to the Pioneer Bureau and the Corps for their judgment. I understand. Please don't inform them yet. Now I see what's happening. Arona owes the tavern a substantial debt. She rescued me and brought me here hoping to get Luno from me to pay off what she owes. Honestly, I can understand her greediness now, but there's still no way to go about it. But unfortunately, not only do I not have any Luno, I know nothing about my past, making me about the worst possible mark for her plan. Ooh, I deeply want to stand by and watch right now. Yeah, sure. Let me just go ahead and defend somebody I just met that I know nothing about, other than the fact that she owes a big fat debt. I want to stand by and watch. Not because I enjoy seeing this, although I do, but because I want to learn a little bit more here. I want to see what's fully going on. Menace, ignoring a lovely lady like me, and you'll earn a one-way trip to a goblin soup pot. I'm sorry, I'm a lady too, so you don't get to talk to me in such a manner. I'm just saying. And based on those assets there, I think I'm more of the lady than you are. This is why it's fun gender swapping sometimes, because you get unpredictable scenarios like this one. And they try so hard to put you in a position like this. I can't just leave her? I can't just leave her? That's not an option? Well, that stinks. Also, I like a little blend of blue and reds here with the green. It actually adds to it. Wish I thought about doing that earlier. I can't say I like it fully, though, because I can still see red in the pupil because of the blending design here.
いい心がけです。だが、今回の費用はすべてアルーナ様が持つ約束でして、あなたが払う必要はありませんよ。
How kind of you. I appreciate the sentiment. However, all your expenses were advanced by Lady Arona from our tavern, and are part of her personal debt. Technically, I have no reason to make you responsible for her debts. I'm liking Wilbert more and more now. He actually seems like a responsible business owner. I'm actually curious, is this just fruit or is this alcoholic? If it's not alcoholic, I'm actually eager to give it a try, but I can't read these labels. Menace, I know you wouldn't abandon... This grammar is incorrect. It should be, I knew you wouldn't abandon your savior, right? Right? But it says, I know you wouldn't abandon you savior. So, somebody's got to take a look at this line again, because that don't match the grammar department. I might be an incompetent, idiotic fool at times, but at least I can understand proper grammar when it needs to be applied. Especially since I've already been your personal golden goose for rent and fashion. I mean, I have nowhere else to go right now, that is true. And I don't know if she fully did save my life, so I'm just going to keep that up to question at this point. Thank you, Menace. From this moment forward, I swear upon every strand of my hair that I'll help you earn more Luno than anybody else in Asterleets.
いい場所があるの。お金が簡単に手に入って、新しい服やごちそうまでゲットできるの。もちろん行くわよね。
Bad girl. Bang! That does the whole bonk on the head. No scammy deals. We earn it the hard way. The hard way is best way, because it was hard earned, and nobody can take it from you. I know a place where we can get Luno for free, plus all kinds of new clothes and food. Follow my lead.
早くも悪巧みですかな。最終期限まであと1ヶ月。お二人の朗報を楽しみに待っておりますよ。
Yeah, we'll be back, Wilbert. Don't worry.
じゃあ出発しましょう。
Sure, let's go.
アルーナさんが本気を出せば、こんなツケなど簡単に払えるはずなのですが。
I have to agree, though. I mean, she is giving off slightly scammy leech behavior.
何せ、彼女は。
Whoa. Okay. You know, this actually reminds me a little bit of... What was that name again? Crap. Lunaria's Story, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me a little bit of Lunaria's Story. With the design work. I don't know if anybody's ever played that game. It was kind of enjoyable for its time, but it kind of lost it kind of just lost people, and I don't know why. It was more of a side scroller though. This one's a little bit more diverse.
新たな生活の始まる予感がするわ。
Hey, hey, at least ask me out
こ
first.
こは交易都市アステルリーズ。活気と驚きに満ちた街よ。
That is a lot of housing.
武器職人たちはバファリア遺産で精巧な武具を作り、服飾ギルドは華麗な服を次々と生み出し、料理人たちは美食広場で日々新たなレシピを開発中。ここなら何でも叶えられそうじゃない？きっと気に入るわ、この街のこと。
So we're just going to ignore the fact that there were two girls with the exact same outfit and possibly almost identical hair inside that beach scene? Or what? Wait, did we actually get titles in here? Love Noob. Pink, green, golden, all good piggies. I've got your back. Sync rate 100. I've got you. Okay, well that's interesting. They got some pretty cool outfits in here, don't they? This place is big. I like that. It's good for adventure. Oh crap, can I explore every spot in here? Oh no, that makes it worse. That makes it so much worse. That means there's more to see and more to do. Hey, Deepak. Oh, and there's mounts too. That's cool. Pizza Sam. I'm loving these names. Epic Gazelle. Are these actual players? They got some funny names. I am your trusted comrade, Pizza Send. Beware my knife. I'm sorry, I meant beware my knife. This is too much. Oh man. This place is huge. I'm liking that. Is there any chance I could just turn off the world chat or... Okay, no, that's the map. Oh, sweet, and I can double jump. Okay, that's a roll. Looks like I can only use about 3 in rapid succession. Yeah, I figured as much. I'm not a fan of sticky keys, alright? Sticky keys sucks. I'll have to watch how much I click the shift button. Okay, so I can definitely change weapons. Later on, it looks like. upgrade it a bit. As for clothing, I'm guessing I can change that as well eventually. Get my own signature style in there. For the time being, though, okay, how do I turn off? I don't know how to turn it off. I don't want to sit there and stare at the chat all day long. Is there a way I could shut that off, or no? Is that a bunny person? Or is that a cat? Why am I asking this? Would liking that make me a furry? Zippy Zap. What interesting names. Oh, dang, they got some pretty cool stuff in here. Wait a minute, is that a gun? Is that a flippin' bow gun? Holy crap, okay. Now I am jealous. And I found it funny that I pretty much found this place all on my own. Dang, they even got the whole bunny cat ear design stuff right here. Suspicious person. That's none of my concern. Huh. Wow, just about everybody's gone from here. Ah! Hey, watch it, buddy! I'm walking here. Alright, well, I guess we'll talk to her next time, because I'm gonna end this here. Is there a save button I can utilize? Okay. Okay, thank you. Can we just claim all? Thank you. Sweet, I got a mount. And I got emotes I can use that I don't want to. Yeah, can I just leave this on team, please? Because I don't want to stare at this thing all day long. Thank you. That helps me. At least now I know where I can go to change that. Is there a save button? I would like to save this before I go. You know, I'm not a big fan of these. Why does that remind me of Love Chinabayo and Other Delusions? That was a good anime. That one was awesome. I'm just going to add that one. For now. Definitely going to change it up later. Okay, and I got skills. That's also helpful. That's not what I want to do right now, though. I'm really hoping that saved all my progress. Okay, good. Thank you. It did. Thank you. Alright, well, thank you everybody so much for watching. I want to keep playing, but right now I got other things I need to do, and I've already been here for an hour and 10 minutes, which is way beyond my normal limits of about 45. But thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked the video, then give it a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And like always, this is Menace Snowdecker signing off, and I will see you next time. So bye-bye. Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget to smile, because remember, a smile a day goes a long way. Hope to see you all back here again soon. One more thing before you go, could you please check out the links in the description below, give them a follow, and join the Discord server as well. Recommend more games like this for me to play. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.